Well, good day, everybody. It is Memorial Day weekend, so you guys, I hope you guys take the time to remember those who gave it all. Both my dad and my stepdad were both veterans, both died from the effects of Agent Orange with brain cancer, and so this is a pretty somber day for me, and for that I thank them. We live in the greatest country in the world because of guys who gave it all. So for you guys that are Gold Star families or who have had families who died from the effects of being in the military, your thoughts are your families are in our thoughts right now. Somber day, of course. But anyhow, on that note, we had, I'm going to say, the worst windstorm I've ever witnessed in Oklahoma. Now understand, I've lived in Oklahoma within the same 3-block area of where I'm at for 40 years. In 41 exactly. I've never seen straight line wind storms like whatever took place last night. It's absolutely insane. I don't know what they are. I heard 70s, but my whole house, it was just shaking, and it was crazy. And there was trees down all over. It bent street signs. I'll show you guys. It snapped those street signs like I just showed you guys. But it was crazy. Inside our property, you can see there's a couple cottonwood trees that have kind of grown, and it knocked little branches and stuff down. But like my daughter's basketball goal, still standing. Our kayaks, I have a little building roof, whatever thing out here, and they're still there. But it knocked down several big trees. I'll show you that. Like I had to get my skid steer out today and move trees off of the road. So you can see it knocked down huge branches in trees, and I had my skid steer out, so I thought, well, I'm gonna go through town, and every street around there was trees. There was one guy's barn who the roof blew off, but like the roof blew, one part of it was to the west side, one part of it was to the north side, and there was pieces to the east side, and there was no tornadic activity. It was just straight line winds, but during the process of the winds, it changed direction, and like there's street signs that are knocked down like the one I showed you that are in different directions, and all that happens. But then this kayaks still sitting where they were. Absolutely crazy. It was weird. Nature has got a crazy how it does things. But we escaped. The little buildings that I showed you guys, how I've built out of pallets and stuff, they've all kind of stood the test, no problems. No damage. I had 3 little shingles blown off my roof. Now my knee is bad. You know, I really struggle doing stuff like that, so I'm gonna have a hard time. But it's not worth an insurance claim to go up and put 3 shingles. But my roof is a 12-12 pitch, so I'll have to crawl up there and do that. Not looking forward to that at all. But we dodged a bullet. Very blessed and thankful for that. I had trees on the outside of our property. There's some big grown trees in the ditch line, and I keep them for wind blocking shade and stuff like that. And it knocked one tree completely down and a bunch of branches out of them big trees, and they were in the road. So I went and picked them up out of the road because there's a church down the street from us, and they're going to need to be able to get to church. So I kind of went through town and pushed ditches or branches into the ditches and stuff. But inside here, we didn't have any damage. Nothing. Like, I mean, nothing. Like our solar system, I was pretty concerned about. That's a great big thing. There it is. No damage. You can see the big trees and branches that fell. We escaped it all. So with that said, thank you God. It's been a interesting morning, and we dodged the bullet. So I'm gonna get out here and do chores. I got some really good news this week. It's been the best week I've had on my homestead in a long time, probably ever. So my skid steer, I thought I was gonna have to rebuild the motor in it. It's been broke down for about 6 months, and I couldn't figure it out. And I can't justify buying a new one, nor can I afford it right now. And once you own a skid steer, you just can't not have one. And with my knee, I struggle shoveling where I have to use my leg. It really hurts. I can do it, but the next day I can't do much of nothing else. So I got this old skid steer, and I got all the attachments for it and everything. And anyhow, so I was talking about ChatGPT the other day, and I got on there and started diagnosing possible things. She's back and running, actually running better than she ever has since I've owned her. I bought it used. But I got on that chat GPT and I typed in what could cause this, and gave the symptoms of what it was doing and everything kind of pointed to fuel lines. So I disassembled the whole thing. I'll show you guys that too. And I had to take the cab up and fuel tank out, and I had to move the radiator to adjust some stuff, but I was finally able to get to the point and I could see the fuel lines were just deteriorated and gone, so it was sucking air through them fuel lines. Literally $18 in parts, and I got her back together. It took all day. It was a heck of a project, but by able to type in and diagnosing it through the internet, man, it was kind of like having my dad back. Like, I could ask him questions and he could always spit the answer out. And that dang chat GPT, I don't mean to go on and on about it. It was just an amazing resource for free. So I got it going. And with that said, I was able to get a bunch of stuff done. I got some compost done. I got a hole where I burned branches and stuff in it. I got it all backfilled back up. And my driveway had a bunch of kind of puddles in it, you know, just from wearing down. So I got it all respread and had a great day getting things done. So I'm gonna get out here. I just got home from church. I'm going to feed all my animals and water all the birds. Our meat chickens are getting really big, and kind of, I guess it's time to mow. Everything's kind of tall and stuff like that, but we survived pretty good. I'll show you guys, if I can get the camera, the little buildings that I've built out of pallets and stuff. There it is up there. That's my little sheep barn, and my firewood pile just got a whole lot bigger. As you can see over there, there's our pigs, and there's a little building I built the other day, and the pallets and T-post and a little bit of tin has withstood everything. So it works. You don't have to buy big fancy nice new stuff to make something, and make something that works pretty decent. So anyhow, thank you God for sparing us. One of my neighbors, his barn blew all over town, and roofs of houses are ripped off all over the place, so we really dodged a bullet. There's a comedian, Ron White, you know, talked about it's not what the wind blow, or that the wind is blowing, it's what the wind is blowing, and that's always my concern out here. So anyhow, there's more storms coming in. We dodged the bullet. Just kind of show you guys what took place around here this week, and pretty fortunate. So anyhow, enjoy time with your families. If you guys still have your parents and stuff alive, go spend the week with them and honor those who fall for our country. So anyhow, thank you guys. Bless everybody, and we will see you in the next video.